Hey guys, tonight I'm walking just out of the mall, which is right there. um, and I went to see Alien Romulus, as you can see by the title. And I'm very excited to talk to you about this movie because I've been waiting this fucking movie like for 2 years. I don't remember when it was announced. And also I'm waiting for the fucking FX TV series, which is going to be everything, because this movie was very enjoyable. I mean, I'm not going to lie and I'm not going to spoil anything, but and not everything was perfect, you know? Is it the best alien movie ever? Not really. I mean, I really enjoyed, of course, the original. The original is, you know, it can't be topped, basically. It's too awesome. But an Aliens 2, you know, Aliens meaning, has a special corner in everyone's heart because it's one of those military movies that really knows how to be a military movie, basically. Alien Romulus is a tale of love, you could say, of companionship, but mainly love and different types of love. I mean, there's friendship, there's love between siblings, there's family feelings, basically, and I think that's all very beautiful because it's you know, a core feeling, let's say, that drives this whole movie around, basically. And I think that's very smart from Fede Alvarez, who is a Uruguayan director. He's South American, so you know, awesome for that. There's a detail that I didn't get in the movie because he's a Latin American director, and I was like, really, that was your choice? But you know, I won't tell you what it is, but maybe we will see it, maybe you won't realize it. But the point is that the movie was very exciting because it worked well in Aliens and in the original Alien, when the monster, of course, is a very big presence, and the name of the movie is basically Alien, you know, it's very obviously about it. But it's not really about the alien ever. It's about why humanity tries to do things that it shouldn't do, and how humans respond to the irresponsible acts of others, basically. Because we all know, and this is not a spoiler, but Weyland-Yutani, the company, as it is referred to many times in the movie, the company has fucked up everything. And just because of corporate greed, basically, which is very trendy right now. I mean, I'm posting this on a huge social media website, and I will post it also on other huge social media websites. So I think it's very grounded in reality, basically, to have this movie basically tell us, well, we're in it. I mean, it's not if the alien universe happens. We are in the alien universe. Of course, we don't have monsters as this one, but there are monsters, without a doubt, basically. And we can, you know, lie to ourselves all that we want, but corporate greed has fucked us maybe even more than it has helped us, because, of course, the appearance, and in this movie, makes the point of that maybe the other alien movies didn't do. And it was like, yeah, this company clearly has advanced some things for humanity, but it has really fucked everything at the same time. And we haven't really broken the wheel, as Daenerys would say, or broken the cycle, basically. I think it was a very smart choice to have Kaylee Spaney as a protagonist, because as you may have known, Kaylee Spaney has had a last year, maybe a year and a half, a great year, basically. She was in the movie about Elvis's wife, Priscilla, sorry, that was awful for me to say that, but I didn't remember the name. She was in Priscilla by Sofia Coppola, which is a huge deal for her, and she was in Civil War, which was also a huge deal for her because it was a really renowned director whose name is escaping me right now. But many people love that movie because it reflected the present time in the United States. And of course, in that movie, maybe the bigger presence is Kirsten Dunst, but Kaylee Spaney had many people talking about her and saying like, this girl knows a thing or two, basically. And I think she's going to receive every role now with Priscilla and Civil War and now Alien Romulus, because she has proven that she has all the range. Of course, there are moments in the movie which are very reminiscent of Ellen Ripley, of Sigourney Weaver's performance. And I mean, there are some moments that are a bit obvious, I would say. Like, they are layering, it's a little bit too thick for me. And those were the parts that I thought the screenplay was not at its best. But I do understand that you have to make many references, and many times very obvious references to the other films in order for people to understand everything. But I also appreciated, by the way, that the movie references things that only like hardcore fans of the Alien universe would know. And something that excited me so much, of course, the production design in this movie is ridiculous. Like, it's so good. I mean, the space station, the ships, the planet that appears in the movie, it's all so awesome, so beautifully designed. I really appreciated that. And of course, I mean, the costume design is fine. The costume design is nothing to, be crazy about, but they make some references here and there with the costume design. But what excited me the most about the production design was that it made references to Alien Isolation, which is a fantastic game, one of my favorite video games ever that I have played. And it made so many references to it. I mean, if you have played the game, you will know the references and you will enjoy them so much. Of course, the movie references aliens, Prometheus. I don't remember if it references Alien Covenant, to be very honest. I think maybe there's like a slight reference here and there, but I didn't get it, maybe. So that's very exciting. I mean, that it really is building like a new building, like a new house on the block of the Alien universe, basically. And I really appreciated that because it's not like destroying anything. It's like building its own thing. I mean, even references like lore that has been happening in the Alien comic books, for example. And you will have heard, maybe in reviews, that people talk about the third act of the movie, the final, 20 minutes, maybe less. And yeah, those 20 minutes are like bonkers. They are insane. They are just the craziest shit you will see in one of these movies. And many people will say, that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too out there. It's like not believable, yada yada yada. But if you know your Alien lore, you will know that they have been trying to do what they did in that third part for a long time, and it references maybe the worst movie of the series, but it makes it so much better than what they made it in that movie. So I think it's so smart. It's so smart because it's like, oh, you hated that? Well, we're giving it to you again, but in a much better way. So it's so good. It's so smart, I think. And again, I do think there are a lot of problems, of issues with the screenplay. There are some parts that I'm like, okay, that's too... I cannot believe that, or maybe that dialogue shouldn't have been there. Again, like layering it, like putting it a little bit too thick for us to like get what is the movie we are watching, basically. And I think that's, I mean, some people will love it. I think they could have worked a little bit more on that screenplay, but I really enjoyed myself. I mean, there are androids in the movie. The android character in this movie is very well done. It's very, very well achieved. And I think it's just a fun 2 hours at the movies. Just 2 fucking hours. Isn't that amazing that a movie can last 2 hours? I think it's amazing because now we have these fucking movies that are like 3 hours, and out of those 3 hours, maybe one is like nothing happens, and the characters are like boring during those during that hour in the 3 hours. So it's like you can actually do a 2 hour movie that is enjoyable and full of thrills and scares and action. You can actually still do that, and I think that's very great for cinema, because cinema thinks right now, or maybe producers think, that you have to make these huge movies which last for like 4 years, like Avatar or something, in order to be successful. And of course that's not the case. You can make a good movie in less time than that, and with great actors. I mean, again, Kylie Spaney is like the only one, and maybe the guy that portrayed his brother. He's very good also. The others, to be honest, maybe there's this Latina actress in the movie whose name I also forget, and she's very good in it. She's very knowledgeable, I don't know how to say that, about how to behave when you're like very scared, which is great because it's a fucking horror movie, like you should know. But she does a good job, and I appreciate it. So yeah, that's all I have to say for Alien Romulus. I really had a great time. I had some popcorn. I really didn't drink a lot of my soda because I didn't want it to go to the bathroom, because it's one of those movies you shouldn't go to the bathroom because you will miss some shit, and then you will be asking what happened here, and that's very annoying. So try to do that. And again, because of the runtime, I could hold it in and not go to the bathroom, so that was very enjoyable as well. So yeah, I really recommend this movie. I don't think it's a movie for everyone, and again, some of the references and some of the pacing at the beginning especially, I don't think that some people will love it. But again, even that is a reference for the first movie. So I really enjoyed that, and it's a good movie. Just go and have a scare and be like grossed out and just enjoy yourself at the movies with this one. I really recommend it. Thank you so much for watching this review, and I will see you guys soon. I don't know when I will see another movie, maybe Beetlejuice or something like that, maybe. But yeah, whatever. Thank you so much. Goodbye.